the difference between men and women and how they network. One of these photographs represents how men network. One of these photographs represents how women network. Now I'm going to point to one of the two photographs. First I'm going to count to 3, and then I'm going to point to one of the two photographs. And I want you to yell out men or women, whatever you think it is, okay? You understand? I'm going to point to one, and when I point to it, I'm going to count to 3, I'm going to point, and then I want you to either say women or men, okay? Ready? Yes. All right, 1, 2, 3. Men! Totally men. Totally men. They go right for the business. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Let's do business. Here's 4 copies of my business card. I'm the senior vice president or whatever. Yeah, women in the book, they complain that men introduce themselves like a resume. My name is so-and-so. I'm the senior vice president of whatever. I have X number of people who report to me. Right? It's like a resume. Now, women tend to be a little more relational in the way they network. And so what we're talking about here is transactional versus relational. Now, men have a hard time with this. Not all men. And look, you may look at what I'm about to show you and you may go, I'm not like that. Okay, well, this isn't about you. This is about a survey of 12,000 people. All right? When you survey 12,000 people, you get some pretty good data to draw from. So, men oftentimes have a hard time with this. How do you network relationally? I'm going to give you a true example that I experienced after I did this book. I was at a networking meeting, and on my left was a man, and on my right was a woman. We're talking, and a second woman walks up. And of course, the man does his resume. Hi, my name is so-and-so, I do this, blah, blah, blah. And the woman looks at the second woman and says, hi, my name is so-and-so. How did you hear about tonight's event? Not, this is what I do, what do you do? How did you hear about tonight's event? And the second woman says, oh, my friend Sally invited me to the event. And the first woman says, Sally? You know Sally? I know Sally too. How do you know Sally? And then they're talking about Sally. I look over at the guy, right? The guy's eyes are rolling behind his head. He's like, kill me now. Who cares about Sally? I don't want to hear about Sally. I want to do business. Right? But let me tell you, that was a very relational transaction that was taking, or relational interaction that was taking place. And that's the difference that I see and that I saw in the book that I wrote about the difference between men and women and how they network. Now, if you think this isn't true, tell me if this rings true at all. Mission: go to the Gap and buy a pair of jeans. The Gap is a store that's located in many countries around the world. I think they're still in business. Men. Yeah, 16 minutes, bought a pair of jeans. New record, got into the mall, out of the mall, 16 minutes. He's happy. Women. Yes, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Purchased jeans, shoes, handbag, perfume, makeup, cost $876. Now, when my late wife, who many of you met when we were here 10 years ago, when my late wife, I showed this to her to see what she would say. She looked at it, and you know what she said? Wow, that's all she spent? That's amazing.